since we met. What have
guard.
I been preaching the Clippers have needed since we met?
They need a point guard.
Yeah.
And now that James Harden, I wasn't a big proponent of getting James Harden. I was not a big proponent. I will admit that. However, he has given them exactly what they've been needing over these last 5 years and what I've been telling you guys. They need somebody, a table setter, somebody to get help Kawhi and Paul George get easy shots. He's been doing exactly that, and look what we see what's going on.
Nah, I mean, listen, I never disagree with you. My thing with them having a point guard was like, what point guard were they going to get that was going to actually be able to have the ball?
Right.
There's point guards and there's James fucking Harden. Point guards and there's James fucking Harden. There's very few people on planet Earth that you could argue should have a ball more than James Harden.
I mean, again, I didn't like, especially when James Harden came in and said,
I am the system. He wasn't wrong. Clearly, he know more than me because the motherfucker wasn't wrong.
I did not expect it to mesh out as it has, but they needed somebody, and his ability to score, assist, his ability to get assist for PG and Kawhi. His ability to score, his threat of, people gotta come out on him. Where he's whether he gets the ball in his hands, whether he's on the wing standing out there, you gotta respect his shot and his ability to create. And he's turned
Zubac. I was about to say that he has turned Zubac.
Has it been him, or is that just continuous growth that we've seen?
No, I don't know. Okay,
been growing. Drew's been growing.
It's growth, but Zubac wasn't looking like this, brother. Like Zubac over the past 2 months, you can make an argument he's been a top 10 center.
I mean,
you can make an argument.
I mean, in his career, he's been middle of the pack. So to take a couple steps back, but is that Harden? Is that the Harden effect, or is Harden, that Zubac just getting better in his what is this 8th year now?
Zubac is getting better, but it's Harden, bro. Like, just look at what again. Kawhi is out here shooting. What does he shoot on the season? 51%. And I think over the past some games, it's like 60%.
Right.
He's shooting. PG is shooting, and then he's shooting 43% from three.
And you got crazy shots. He's still taking. He's still,
taking insane shots. He's taking 8 threes a night, but he's shooting 40%. He's still out there wilding, but like he doing his job. Norman Powell is shooting fucking 45%.
Norman Powell is going bananas.
He's balling off the bench. And honestly, the thing that I like about the reason why I wanted Harden for this basketball team.
What's been another addition? I want to see if you guys get to it. What's been another quiet addition to that?
Daniel Tice.
Well, that too.
Daniel Tice. But you talking about Terrence Mann being in the starting lineup?
Dog, let me give you this one here. I'm gonna give you this one. Go ahead about what you're saying about PG. I'm gonna give you a stat about Terrence Mann here in a second.
Give me the Terrence Mann stat. Give me the 2024 Evan Turner stat.
See how you hate? So I don't
hate Terrence Mann. He's nice.
Would you say 2024 Evan Turner?
Yes.
Has Evan Turner name a team that Evan Turner has been on in the starting lineup that has gone 30 and 10, 31.
Do you want me to name the teams that Evan Turner has been on? Can we just start there?
No. That's been 31 and 10.
Listen to what I just said. Do you want me to name the teams Evan Turner has been on? What the fuck Evan Turner team was supposed to go 30 and 10? Look at Evan Turner's teams. Which one of them was supposed to go 30 and 10?
You can't do that.
Yes, the fuck I can. Look at who Terrence Mann playing. Look at Evan Turner.
You can't give me Evan Turner.
Evan Turner was on an Andre Iguodala led basketball team. He led the team. He was a superstar.
You can't give me
Spencer Hawes was starting at center.
You can't give me Evan Turner in comparison to Terrence Mann and saying there's been no impact. Terrence Mann in the starting lineup. Terrence Mann is 31 and 10, dog. And you gotta respect that. Listen. Here's I'm gonna go a little further. You talked about it earlier. I'm gonna go a little further. In the last 20 games, with T-Man in the lineup, Thomas, you gonna come back here, Thomas. You come back so you can hear this too. Because you guys been hating on TB. You guys been hating on Terrence Mann. You come back to and turn your light on so we can see your reaction. Turn your light on because we the fans want to see your reaction.
I don't know what y'all want me. I don't know what
y'all want. In the last 20 games with Terrence Mann in the lineup, they have a plus 17 net ratings. The Clippers do.
Good.
Okay. Not only has he been.
What are you averaging?
No, we're talking about. We're talking about how
that's when the conversation shifts into reality. And it's no disrespect to bro, because I see bro all the time in the city. It's no disrespect to bro, but that's when the conversation shifts to reality. You said that man was going to average 15 points a game. You lied.
I'm not going to let you do this.
You lied.
Let you divert the conversation.
You lied though, but did you not say that? Did you not say he was going to average 15?
You did say that.
Well, again, they just started letting the man play.
Cam, accountability is killing you right now. And how many has he averaged in the games he's been playing?
Terrence Mann is what year is he? 4 or 5 actually.
He played long enough.
No, they just start letting him play regularly. So this is
he been playing.
Man, you acting like that man, Jonathan Kuminga or something. He been playing. He been getting ticked for years. G. He was playing in the conference finals.
4 years time to put Terrence Mann in the starting lineup. You see when he's in the starting lineup in the last 20 games, they have a plus 17 net rating.
Bro, they got a whole new starting lineup.
I'm sorry.
They got a whole new starting lineup than they ever had. It's only 2 guys that's been there. That's Kawhi and Paul George.
Zubac has been there.
Depending on when they liked him. Plumlee was in there for a couple games.
See, you're trying to
before he got hurt. I'm not diverting attention. My point is that they have not had a point guard. So even if you put Terrence Mann in a game and there ain't no point guard out there, he not gonna be successful. If you throw Harden the ball, he gonna be able to shoot and make it. If no disrespect to Pat Bev, and shout out to him and his percentages, I like his podcast. But if I'm just like off dribble penetration, throwing the ball to Pat Bev open for threes, they gonna leave Pat Bev open. You not leaving James Harden open.
Who you?
Terrence Mann is still getting the easiest buckets he's ever had in his life right now, and he's doing well. Congratulations. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But they needed a point guard more than anything else. And don't get up here and bloviate to me and go on your long soliloquies and tell me that we wrong when the man ain't averaging 15. And that was the whole premise of your whole argument. Was they was going to average 15 and shoot over like 33% from the three-point line. What is he shooting from the three-point line this year?
He's shooting
the three-point line
26%.
It is.
All right. Okay. I ain't mad at that. That's good.
No,
but I'm
he's shooting 26%.
Oh, I thought you said 36.
26%. Now, he has been a career 36% three-point shooter, to be fair.
I'm not upset at him. He has done a great job, but that's not my point. My point is Cam sitting up here trying to act like we blasphemous.
Cam is lying.
He's lying.
Cam is grabbing at straws to prove his point. He's fucking lying. He lied.
We got stats.
Nobody want to tell the truth. Nobody want to tell the truth. Listen, Cam, look, to be fair,
I got stats to support my argument.
Real quick, to be fair about Terrence Mann. I do like commends to Ty Lue for putting Russ with the bench. Number one, Russ gets to come in, have the ball in his hand, run with the bench. I think he's great with that lineup. Also, he gets to come in and just fucking play hard. Like he gives Russell Westbrook against most teams, backup point guard, player to player, no comparison. Right. Against most teams, backup on point guard. And then also he comes in, he still give you energy, he's still rebounding the basketball. You know, he's still doing all those Russell Westbrook things. And now he can just condense those things to 20, 25 minutes a night. You get out there, just fucking run around for 20, 25 minutes a night. You may even swing us a game just off of your energy. Like there's been a few games that I've been at. I think the Denver game was one when they actually beat Denver when he came in the fourth quarter and just played wild and made some stuff happen and swung the game just off his energy. I do like the fact that Terrence Mann, but all 5 of them in one lineup, all 4 of them, they all need the ball. They all do the same thing. I do like the fact that Terrence Mann gives them something different in the starting lineup. He gives them one size. He gives them defensive versatility. And also he does something different. He don't need the ball. He's not out there trying to take 12, 13 shots a game. He going to go out there, play defense. He going to cut. He going to try to rebound. And in theory, if he open for 3 and gets swung the ball, make the shot. as far as the Clippers, but I like the Harden trade in general because, for one, I've been saying for many years, I think you trim some of the fat on the team. They had like 14 fucking wings. Like, it was just hard to even figure out lineups to play all these guys because you had the same players. Like, bro, you had Marcus Morris, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George starting. It's the same player. It's literally that they do the same things. Marcus Morris does it worse than those other people I just named.
Sure.
It's the same thing. And then also
in between,
Batum.
trying to make room for him too. You're right. That allows everybody kind of fall into
to like their actual roles, and those roles can be more defined. Also, you have tweak insurance. There is no way on planet Earth all of them can tweak.
right.
All four of them can't tweak, G.
Well,
one of them can tweak.
I was kind of disappointed when they played the Lakers the other night that like one of the three couldn't like turn it on late in the fourth quarter.
It happens. They play again in 2 weeks. We'll see what happens then.
I mean, but one of the three, nobody could. They were just all average. Like,
it happens.
I mean,
it happens. They play again in 2 weeks. I'm gonna just go with the fact that if we in a 7-game series, G, all four of them can't tweak enough to lose a series.
Where I hear you and I do agree with you. Just on Sunday, was it Sunday? Sunday, it showed that like I don't know what it was. Neither one of them could step up or did step up. However you want to twist it. They didn't step up, and all they needed was one guy because they were just playing average. All they just needed one guy that shows some excitement, play above average, and they would have been cool. But they didn't, and hence they lost the game.
Fine, I feel you.
But you can't argue because they're 15-3 the last 18 games. So
they're gonna lose games, bro. They're not gonna go 82-0 the rest of this. They're not gonna go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're 15-3. You can't be mad at that. So that's one game in January. Okay.
Yes, but again, I just think they have tweak insurance. Like if PG ain't got it, you still got Harden. If Harden ain't got it, sit the fuck down. We still got Russ. If Russ out there wild and snatch him clean out the game, we got Harden. If Kawhi for whatever reason don't have it, we got PG, we got Harden. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's no way all four of these guys can tweak consistently at the same time. Even if you deal with an injury. As long as it isn't, Kawhi, whatever like injury you deal with, as long as there's nothing serious where they just literally cannot play the rest of the time they're there, or even if it is, you still think you have enough to go out there and make something happen. Like, let's say Kawhi ain't there. We still got James Harden. James Harden led the league in scoring. James Harden averaged 36 points before. You trying to tell me James Harden for a game can't go back into Houston James Harden mode?
Yeah, he can dig into it for a game or two, sure. We don't see Paul George shooting less.
PG putting that bitch up. PG is gonna put that bitch up
fearlessly.
PG will find a way to put that bitch up.
He needs to do that. But when they come, so they got Plumlee coming back. They got Daniel Tice. You talked about Tice, and then we talked about how Zoo has been going crazy. I mean, does Plumlee, who rides the bench? Is it going to be Plumlee and Tice? Like Tice has been solid. Tice played better defense than Plumlee.
I personally like what Tice brings to them because they haven't had a stretch big since JaMychal Green.
Yeah.
So I personally like what Tice does to them as far as just space on the court, especially when you went with the bench and you went with Russ and Norman Powell and Amir Coffey's been getting some tick. And
he's seen that. I noticed that. I noticed that too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been getting some tick and he's actually looked solid. But I like him because just the ability to stretch the floor. Now, granted, I do agree, just like I said with like Steven Adams, Mason Plumlee does give you the ability to run some offense through him. You can run some dribble handoffs. He's a solid passer. He can bring the ball up court, and maybe that was necessary in the last iteration of this basketball team. We don't need that shit no more.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
we don't need that shit no more.
I don't see how Plumlee fits in. Tice is gives them more of what they need, but that's why I asked you. I've been to the games to see and watch them play. That's going to be interesting induction. But Ty has been really good at you have to compliment Ty. We knew he's a good coach, but for the last 3 years they've been dealing with injuries, who's in, who's out, and all the parts that he had, trying to find the right mix of the team, and they've still been serviceable even now. So the question I have for Ty, maybe you can answer this question, is Ty, are you constructing a program for these guys to excel in, or are you just trying to take the better talents of these guys and ask them to show off their better talents? Because coaching is putting the guys in their position to be successful, but also coaches want to run their own scheme, right? So Ty, which one are you doing? Which are you having? Clearly, you're having fun with it because you're winning. But which are you doing, and what do you see out of Ty that he's doing?
I mean, I think he's putting everybody in positions to be successful. I mean, just look at how much pick and roll they're running since Harden got there.
Okay.
I mean, and he's like, okay, we got James Harden. I mean, I was saying a stupid shit if he need to become a shooting guard. He know more than me. No, he don't. If you got James Harden, give James Harden the ball and let's see what happens. And then he's also like still like making the way for Kawhi, but you also see them like actually running offense. Like there was a play where it's like they do like a dribble handoff and like a screen, and both of them get the ball. They all involved. It's not too much ISO. Like before they were running a whole bunch of isolation. It was Kawhi, you take it. PG, you take it. Wherever y'all want to take the ball from, though, like not in y'all spots. Take the ball from wherever you want to take the ball and figure it out. Now you see Kawhi getting like a lot of post opportunities, Harden's putting them in places, or you see them getting open threes because of dribble penetration that Harden is doing. And also, again, we even talked about like it's Zubac. We mentioned his name mad times. Look at what Zubac is doing. So I think that Ty Lue, over his career, has done a good job adjusting what he wants to do to what the team needs and also what personnel he has. So in my opinion, he's doing a great coaching job. I mean, even a guy like PJ Tucker, looking at him and like, bro, you're not gonna play.
Yeah.
Most teams would find a way for PJ Tucker to play because of who he is and his cachet in the league. No, he said, brother, you're not gonna play. He told Russell Westbrook, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, brother, you on the bench. I love you to death, but you coming off the bench.